All right, Jed, we're going to check back in with our Natalie Cruz here just shortly, but we can tell you that crash we've been looking at on I-40 at Morgan Road is a fatality crash involving a semi this morning. So unfortunately, road conditions really awful this morning in the metro, and we know it has turned deadly this morning. Jed?
Before we go to our next update with the Skycam, just want to show you real quick. This is what's going on right now. We've got black ice. It's a black ice alert storm. The ice is formed up from the wet roadways overnight, had that snowfall, and now with air temperatures now down at or below 32, you get that very thin layer of ice that forms up. Your roads, for the most part, are at above 32. It's your bridges and your overpasses where they are dropping below freezing and they're freezing up. So this is one of those hazardous situations where you can go near normal highway speeds on your main roads, but you go to your bridges and overpasses, the ones that have not been sanded and salted or treated. And I haven't seen ODOT out really much at all this morning, so there'll be a lot that are like that. Those are the roads where you'll go from full highway speeds to have to go at a crawl over those bridges and overpasses. So it's really dangerous kind of conditions. That's why we're having a lot of these high speed, rollovers and accidents. We're getting fatalities due to these conditions that are happening right now. So it is a black ice alert here this morning. So you've got to really watch it this morning. As we check out our sky cams, look out the door this morning. Again, you see those flashing lights. That's because we're getting accidents here around the metro due to these high speed accidents that are happening. Like I said, normal roadways are fine. You get on those bridges and overpasses, that's where people are quickly going out of control, making for some very hazardous conditions. Again, a lot of the roads are fine. Your main roads are fine, but your bridges and overpasses are quite tough. But there are a few other areas that are seeing some problems. Let's check with Brandon Piddle. He is out this morning. Brandon, just getting out of your neighborhood street, you had a little bit of iciness there. Let's get an update from you.
Yeah, Jed, that's right. It, kind of wild. That snow came through last night, and I think as wet as it was, it kind of melted on the warm ground. And then as soon as it dropped below freezing, it was a flash freeze event. And this is the result. This is I-35 and more on the overpass going over Main Street. This is about the only shot I could get of it right now. I haven't been on the main interstate, but I can tell you from my house into Moore that 36th Street and Telephone Road, it's 98% good, but there are a couple spots where there's a couple patches of black ice. So I'm going to get on the interstate, see what I can find. Back to you.
Okay, very good. So Brandon's out. Again, you see those flashing lights. You need to kind of take alert status on that. Again, black ice is what we're dealing with here this morning. As with the road conditions right now, they're slick in spots. Like I said, a lot of your main thoroughfares are in good shape, but it's the bridges and overpasses that are actually very hazardous right now. Black ice forming on those bridges, overpasses, and elevated surfaces. And that does include curbs and even your driveway, or even just getting outside of your front door could be a little bit icy this morning. So be careful there. Again, you go from near Luther down to about Lake Thunderbird or Stanley Draper, and east of there, temperatures are above 32. You go from this area to the west, it's at or below 32, and that's where we're getting all the problems. Again, had that snow run yesterday. It was kind of a good snow, welcome snow. Got some great pictures coming in from that. But again, this snow is causing for some hazardous road conditions here out the door this morning. Did pick up close to a ½ inch in parts of Oklahoma City. You go to the west sides of the metro, you see 2 inches there. El Reno, Okarche picked up 2½ inches. So there may be a few more slick spots on the main roads in Canadian County and Kingfisher County waking up this morning. If you see the road wet, just take it as if the roadways could be icy. Just drive with care out the door this morning. 31 right now. Southwest winds at 11. The wind chill checks in at 22 right now. Morning temperatures are starting off around freezing, just below Oklahoma City, Moore, Norman, Yukon, Mustang, and Minco. All these spots are fair game for that black ice. If you see the temperatures at above freezing, including Edmond, Jones, Midwest City, probably not as many problems, but even at that temperature, just be careful. Even you can see El Reno at 33 right now. So as we check the forecast today, it'll be dry, even some sunshine today. Looks good. North winds on the way. It's going to be kind of a cold day today, trying to rebound our temperatures by afternoon. But here comes the next round of rain. That changes over to a little snow as we go into the overnight periods tonight. That starts to move off to the east tomorrow morning, but may have some additional slick travel with that little light snow that moves in tomorrow morning. So we've got to watch out for that as well. Forecast today, 34 out the door this morning, closing on 50 going into your afternoon today. So it's going to be a cold forecast, some sunshine, but a cold forecast. Chance of precip tonight, 70%. Get some light snow totals on that. We'll talk about that here in the next half hour. Dropping to 40 tomorrow, but should rebound back in the 40s. Got some 50s on the way for the weekend. And here comes more rain chance. Those come in late Monday into Valentine's Day, Tuesday. Locked in there, could linger and even change over to a little snow as colder air blows in on Thursday into Friday at the end of that 9-day.